I usually start off my days by checking up on my plants and doing some watering if needed. About 2 years ago, when I moved into my first apartment, I found myself wanting to bring more life into my living space. Since then, my simple wish to bring life indoors has grown even more than I had planned. I now own about 30 plants, which is only the start to my growing collection. Caring for plants is something that I've been exposed to my whole life, and I have to give credit to my grandma for my green thumb. I love visiting her because her life, like mine, also revolves around plants. She always gets so excited when I visit so she can show me all of her new additions to her growing garden.
A bunch of little ones. This is a spider plant, called spider plant. And this is the wild one that I got from over there. I got a piece and it's doing okay. All of these I put in one pot.
Plants can sometimes be a little bit of work. They express their conditions and health through their leaves and overall appearance. A typical day for me when caring for plants looks like giving attention to one that looks unhappy. To give this one a new start, I cut off the dead leaves with some sterilized scissors, then carefully remove the plant from its pot where I can see where the problems are. The soil isn't optimal for a pot without a drainage hole, and the roots are bound by a piece of cloth that was initially used to start the seed. When potting indoor plants, it's best to have soil that drains very well, and a good material to use is perlite. Perlite improves drainage and aeration in potting mixes. I like to make my mixture that consists of half part soil and half part perlite to ensure well drainage. Botany is something that has become more than just a hobby to me. It's kind of like a job. I am constantly researching online to learn different ways to care for my plants and also take to social media for inspiration. One of my favorite things to do is head to the local grocery store and pick out a new plant for my collection. And every time I get a new plant, I always have to get a new pot for it. I've been collecting more and more plants that I am now looking to buy a shelf for more plants to display. I like to express my creative side through making arrangements and also finding the perfect pot for the perfect plant. And since this pandemic has started, I'm grateful to have more time to dedicate to my hobby.